Hi there, and welcome to the section on classroom management and creating a positive attitude. Teaching in a one-on-one or small groups online setting has its unique challenges, doesn't it? From keeping younger learners engaged to managing distractions with older students. Online classrooms require a bit of creativity and flexibility. In this section, we're going to explore strategies that are specifically designed for online teaching. We'll cover how to handle younger students who might struggle with participation, strategies for keeping older students off their phones, and how to create an engaging, interactive atmosphere that makes learning fun and productive. Whether you're working with shy 4-year-olds or tech-savvy teens, these tips will help you create a positive and focused learning environment. Let's dive in. So let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in your classroom management toolkit: clear expectations and routines. Consistency is key, especially in an online setting. See, routines provide structure, stability, and predictability, which are so important for helping students feel secure and ready to learn. Imagine starting every lesson with a warm up activity like a favorite song or a question of the day. Students know what's coming and they're immediately engaged. Ending with a quick reflection activity adds a nice touch of closure as well. Clear expectations also save time and reduce disruptions. When students know what's expected of them, they're more likely to stay focused and productive. So here's a tip: be explicit from day one. Use visual aids, written instructions, and verbal explanations to ensure everyone understands the rules and routines. And remember to reinforce them regularly with positive feedback. Praise goes a long way in building trust and encouraging good behavior. With these strategies, your classroom will feel structured, efficient, and welcoming, a space where students can thrive. Let's tackle one of the biggest challenges of online teaching: keeping students engaged. We really want to foster that engagement. The first step: get to know your students. Why are they taking your class? What are their interests and hobbies? Once you understand what excites them, you can tailor your lessons to make them more engaging. So here are a few tried and true strategies. We have the total physical response, or your TPR, where you're using your hands. Introduce new vocabulary with actions. For example, act out the word jump and have students do it with you. It's fun, interactive, and memorable. Music and songs. Add a chant or a song to your lesson. For example, you can chant A, apple for a phonics practice. Visual aids and props are also very helpful. You can grab the attention with the props or the pictures. For instance, in a lesson on toys, you can show a toy car or ask, what does it do? And then movement. Encourage students to move, and you can play games like Simon Says or have them act out verbs like run or dance. And then you have positive feedback. Celebrate their successes, big or small. See, a simple great job or a virtual star trophy, things like that, can make their day. And don't forget to mix things up. Add surprises like a virtual field trip or a new game to keep lessons fresh. The key here is really making this a learning experience, one that students look forward to every time that they log in. All right, managing older students' distractions. Older students bring a different set of challenges like uh, distractions from phones or multitasking during class. I can't tell you how many times I've had a student doing their homework while we're having an online class off screen and they don't think I notice. So, how do we keep them focused? The first step is to set clear boundaries. At the start of your course, discuss expectations around devices. For example, you could say, let's keep phones away during discussions and we can focus on sharing our ideas. If a student gets distracted, redirect their attention in a positive way. For instance, if they're on their phone, ask them to use it to research something. That way you're taking it away from their game or whatever they're doing on their phone and have them find something like an image related to the lesson topic. Then they're using their device, but doing it in a way that's reinforcing what you're doing. You can also make the lesson interactive. I suggest incorporating games. Platforms like Kahoot or Quiz have great things like quizzes and challenges you can use. Use videos to break up the lesson with a short, engaging video that ties into the topic. Even if you find a long video out there, just use a little segment of it or pause it periodically to talk to them about it. Engage through challenges. Encourage students to compete or collaborate on tasks like debates or presentations. So, with the right mix of structure and flexibility, you can turn distractions into opportunities for engagement. All right, great job on making it through this section of the classroom management. Let's summarize. We've covered how to set clear expectations and routines, build engagement with interactive strategies, and manage common distractions, especially with older students. Remember, online teaching is about creating a space where students feel supported, encouraged, and excited to learn. With these tools, you're well on your way to mastering classroom management. Well, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned. Which strategies will you try next in your next lesson? Thank you for joining me in this section. I can't wait to see how you apply these techniques to your own classrooms. Happy teaching.